females in general in this space, because there aren't as many, doors will open faster for you. And I'm lucky. I'm lucky for that reason. I know that I've gotten opportunities for that reason. Like I'm not going to, I think it would be foolish to not understand and realize that. It's just, you have to work twice as hard. You have to prove that you know what you're talking about. You have to do the research. You have to respect every single member of production and anybody that you're interviewing, any of that stuff. Like just research the hell out of them and the game and play it and understand the ins and outs of everything, because the last thing you want to do is make a fool of yourself and also production. Like you're there to do a job. And I do, like, I'm an empath in a way where I kind of absorb what other people are feeling. So, now I sound like a Pokemon, but, I just feel like, if I sense that somebody's disappointed in my performance, like it really weighs heavy on me. So I practice a lot. Like before any big event, any live stage event, I'm definitely like trying to get my lines down of like any opening I have to do on the big stage, and you just get your words right. Because there have been situations where, like, for example, I was hosting the PUBG event in Sweden. I'm at the desk with Toffees and Fraz, who you had a new show. And before, it was our last day, and I was so exhausted that they had these Swedish energy drinks there. And I wanted to try it. I needed something, so I kind of pounded one. Then I went on to broadcast. I asked the boys a question, and then as they were answering, I just felt like my brain was melting. Like I didn't even know what was happening. I'm like nodding and pretending like I'm listening to them. I have no freaking clue what they're saying. Like it was just like oh my God, I'm totally after it now. This is live. I can't do anything about this. I'm stuck. And then I started spiraling. Like my brain was just, oh my God, I gotta get out of the situation, but I can't because I'm trapped here. This is a live broadcast. And like Toffees was so sweet. Like he saw that I was like shaking. So he like just kept the conversation between him and Fraz while I like ducked in the desk, pounded water. I'm like, girl, get it together. Like to jump back up and be like, okay, well, toss another question. Try not to pass out from just like the creeping anxiety that's going to cripple my soul. And got the hell out of it, threw to the casters, ran to the washroom. Like I puked. I did other things that you probably don't want to hear about. And I thought I was going to lose my mind. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, you just feel like, wow, a production is relying on you. You're not all with it. You're not all together, and you feel you're going to disappoint so many people. That's the worst thing for me, is feeling like I'm going to disappoint people. That I just need to get it together. I'm like in the mirror. I'm like, you get it together. You pull yourself together and get back out there. I'm like, you're real like abusive. Like you better do this. So I guess like that has been my biggest challenge. I think from that point forward, because I get put into a lot of these situations where it is a live broadcast and they do rely on me, and I am in charge of driving the bus. You gotta drive the bus. You can't just like escape. So even hosting panels and stuff, like you're on stage, you're driving the bus. There's no one else that can do it. So get it together. Just not wanting that feeling ever again. So I'm constantly trying to run away from the anxiety that might kind of latch on at any point, because that does happen. Like I don't think enough people talk about it in this space, because we all have to seem like calm, cool, collected, like we got this. But there are nerve-wracking moments, and you don't want to mess it up. And there's also Twitch chat, or that you have that immediate feedback for what you're doing. And if you pay attention to it, it could totally mess up your game too, because it takes away your confidence. You can't do this job without confidence, because people around you can smell it. And if you don't have confidence in what you're saying, then the people watching won't buy what you're selling, and then you just won't get gigs. Like you just won't be good enough to do this. So it's kind of just about you gotta know your shit. You gotta know your shit, and from there you'll get the confidence and practicing where you're at. But yeah, definitely doors open faster for women. You just have to, you got to be strong, and you got to prove that you're meant to be there. And it's always a challenge. Each broadcast is something new, if it's live, if it's in studio, because you're working with new people all the time. But I try to be as easy to work with as possible, because I just don't like working with divas or divos, and I don't know, just kind of brings a bad taste in your mouth and a bad vibe to set. I always want to have as many positive vibes as possible, because the job is nerve-wracking, and you want to make sure that you're supporting those around you so they support you too. Yeah, I don't know if that helps, but just be kind to others and understand if they're having maybe a mini breakdown on set.
And don't drink Swedish energy drinks.
And don't drink Swedish energy drinks. I mean, yeah, it was such a wild ride. I'll never forget those emotions of like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose it. I can't get out of this. I'm trapped. So,
well,
yeah,
good thing they had multiple camera angles. You're able to duck under, get some water.
Oh my God,
that could have been a huge meme, you know.
Oh my gosh, it honestly would have been too. And I have been, yeah, I mean, you do get memed, and you do get like on. I've been on different cringe compilations before, for sure. You just you just kind of embrace it, and if people call me cringe now, I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I kind of am. That's okay. Like I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to be okay with being made fun of too, because that happens a lot.